So yesterday we had one of my clients' first ever management meetings. So I thought I'd take the opportunity today to actually talk to you about management meetings, because it is amazing how many business owners don't talk to their staff, and well, just people internally at a business don't talk to each other. It's craziness. So what is a management meeting? Essentially, it's a way for the business owners to talk to their staff. I don't know what this video is going to come out because it's really shaky on here. But it's a way for the business owners to talk to their staff, because it's amazing how many people actually don't talk to their staff at all. So what you tend to have is director/directors, then you have sort of an exec team or a middle management team, and then you have the staff below. And the point of the director is to oversee the strategic direction of the business, make sure everything gets done and uphold the reputation, do the sales, all that sort of stuff. And then, unless you're obviously just starting out, in which case it's your responsibility to do everything, and that's just the nature of the game, unfortunately. But what we tend to do is get directors in when we take them on as clients for a planning day. So it might be half a day, it might be a full day, but they'll come in, work out what they want. This is their day for dreaming, essentially. So what do the next year, 3 years, 5 years look like for them and the business? And then from that, we can work out what the actual plan to get there is going to be, and what the steps to take, because dreaming without a plan and action is completely pointless. But then the idea is that the business owner then filters that down to the management team, who then filter it down to the rest of the business. But as the planning day is only once a year or so, you need some way of measuring it between those periods. So a management meeting generally is the way to for the management teams and the directors to get together and discuss what's happening in the business, what's working well, what's not, go through some KPIs, go through the financials. KPIs are key performance indicators, so where you are against targets. Go through where the business is at and what the next month looks like and what needs to happen over the next month to improve things. And a lot of the time, the management meetings at the start when we take on new clients can be quite operational, so problem solving day to day rather than strategic direction of the business, because a lot of our clients, a lot of our clients are there are operational issues in-house, and they've got to sort their house out before they can really start talking about strategic things within the business and the rest of the team. So generally, the structure of a management meeting is, as I say, you would go through key performance indicators. You would look at the financials in the business. So if you want turnover to be X by next year, what needs to happen every month and where are you against that target? Likewise, profits and spending, all those sorts of things. And then you might go through marketing. Your marketing director or manager would have a little say in what's going on in their bit, what their funnel's like, pipeline, sales, likewise, any issues they're having that maybe the rest of the business needs to get involved in and help with. Operational, again, any issues that are happening that need fixing and the operations manager isn't sure what to do or how to do that themselves. And who is it for? So management meetings really are for any business. So we tend to deal with businesses of sort of $500,000 upwards. That's where we provide most of the value, and where I like being. We do sometimes deal with smaller businesses, but you do have to be a special case. But having said that, I was having management meetings with myself when it was just me and a couple of staff, or just me. I'd sit down once a month or so, and work out where I am against the targets that I'd set myself, what the turnover was looking like, what issues were happening, were we doing the right things with our clients, were our clients happy, did we need to did we need to change anything, and then work out what I wanted to achieve over the next month, 2 months, 3 months, and then monitor my progress against that every time I sat down with myself. We've now got more staff than that, and myself and my operations director have a meeting with each other quite often, and then he filters that down to the rest of the team. So As I say our clients are generally over the $500,000 mark, but even if it's just you've got to take time out of the business to start actually thinking about where you want to be. And do you want your business to just be you for the rest of your life? Are you happy you're happy doing that, or do you want 10, 15 staff in a year's time? And if you want that, how are you going to get to that point? And then you've got to be monitoring it on a day-to-day basis and putting the actions in, giving yourself actions that you can come to your next management meeting with yourself and say, have I done those things? And if not, why? And how do I make sure I do them before I have the next management meeting? So yeah, that's a bit about management meetings. They are horrendously important and can really tighten a team together. As I say, there are so many dysfunctional businesses. No one speaks to each other. People are trying to control everything, or you've got this not my job mate culture. But ultimately, if you're a team, you have to be working as one, and you need to know what's going on in all areas of the business, not just your little silo, and making sure you're working towards those goals that the director wants to set for themselves and the business, and you guys as well, and and the team. I would recommend trying it at least a couple of times if you've never done it. It's messy, it's horrible. The first few are always horrible. If you've got different personalities, or you as a team don't ever speak to each other, there will be things said that maybe certain people in the room don't want to hear, but it's got to happen. If you can't talk to the rest of your team and the team can't talk to each other, then how is the business ever supposed to function? You need to have an open forum, and everyone needs to understand that it's not a personal thing. It's room for improvement for all of you and for the whole business. So if you like this video, like and subscribe to my channel. If you're on LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram or whatever, one of the others, you can head over to my YouTube channel if you like, which is the FD Diaries. And yeah, thanks for watching.